Hi, this is a login page for the reliability analytics page. So I'm just giving a demo of a system which we had rolled to one of our clients. So I'm just logging in using the system. So once you log in, you will be taken to a dashboard where you can see various modules which are there. So now I'm just going to the section which talks about the reliability analytics. And so here we have two sections. One is the integration to the existing maintenance management system, and the second one is analytics. So if you look at upload work order details, what this section does is, in case if you are having a existing maintenance management system, you can just integrate it into the system. So you can just have a report of all the work orders in Excel and upload it into the system. So I'll just share you sample work order details which we have collated. So you can see I just created something for May 2020. So this is a format. So basically, if you already have an existing maintenance management system, you will need to export the data, get the report for all these. If each equipment, what is the work order number, what is the start date of the work order, start time, end date and end time of the work order. And in case if you are maintaining the cost, what is the cost for manpower cost, material cost, if there's a loss to production, what is it? And if there are any other cost, what is it? And when you close a work order, you will also know the problem code or the reasons for which the work order was taken. So we have a problem code for each of the work orders which we issue. And lastly, you also have the type of maintenance, whether it's a breakdown maintenance or a shutdown maintenance, preventive maintenance, or whatever it is. So this data, once you have it from the existing system, we can just upload it into our system. So for example, you can just click this. So I'm just entering that Excel, whatever I have put here. So what happens is once you upload this data, you can see the complete analytics. But in case you have your existing system is open, you don't have to do this. We can have an API connected to our system, and it can directly fetch the data. So now this has got uploaded successfully. So now I come to the analytics portion. So there are various analytics which can be done. The first one is a Pareto analysis based on frequency of occurrence. So see, I have created for sample data. I have created from January 2020 till May of 2020. Right. So let us see. So I'm just creating the data here. And once I query the system, it will give you a complete picture of what all equipment has caused the maximum damage to the plant. So this, I've just created some 3 equipments over here. You can see during this period, this has failed 53 times, this has failed 37 times. And what is the cumulative percentage of failure? You can see it here. So, so that's a statistical analysis which you have, first level of analysis. And second, we have analysis based on the cost spent also. So here again for that queried period, it will show you the analysis of which equipment has costed the most. Right, so you can see this number of breakdowns, total cost, percentage of cost, cumulative percentage. So it will give you a complete picture of the cost analysis. The next one is, so this system comes with creating benchmarks for previous periods. So the main reason is you can analyze your past performance, identify the action items which can improve your overall equipment availability as well as reduce the cost of maintenance, right? And then you can implement those action items and see if it has actually yielded benefit or not. So now we have created 14 every month data. We have created baselines, but depending on your need, you can change the frequency as well. So now we have uploaded the data for May. So now I am creating the value, the benchmark for May 2020. So when I generate baseline report, the system acts on the work order which has been uploaded, and it will generate a complete benchmark of the performance. This will be done for all equipments which are configured in the system. You can see for each equipment, number of breakdowns, cost spent, average cost, what is the standard deviation or variance, right? And then mean time to repair with variance, mean time to failure and variance, and what is the overall availability. It's not only this, it also looks at the failure or root cause. So for example, there could be a calibration error or a sensor damage or a barrier problem. So number of frequencies for each of these causes and what is the cost spent on each of these causes. So this you can save it and you can take it for analysis as and when needed. So next you can check these baselines as needed. So you can see here I have created almost 15 baselines till now. So you can go back in time and see what was the data at that particular point of time. So you can click this to look at the baseline data. So you can see the complete picture. Not only that, you can also look at compare the baselines between the past and the future. So if you can see, let us take for example baseline 1, and this was in March 2019, and now I am taken for May 2020. If I compare these two timelines, you will be able to see if there's any deterioration or there's an improvement or whatever it is. So you can see there were 8 failures earlier, now we have 11. And cost of maintenance continues to be, is it slightly reduced, and the variance is almost similar. And mean time to repair is come down, and standard deviation has also come down. Mean time between failure has also come down, and availability has increased. So that's a positive thing. For P10101, the number of frequency of failures has come down, and the other parameters, availability has actually come down. And T10101, the frequency of failure remains the same, and availability has also come down. So you will need to do a comprehensive analysis. This is one input for analysis. Similarly, you can look at baseline for problem codes or root cause. So if you click this, you can see the report. So you can, this is one section. You can also compare the baselines for problem code. And you also have equipment maintenance analytics. So this section shows you a comprehensive view of the failure patterns for each equipment. So when I click on view, you can see each of these equipments. This is the root cause, barrier problem 6 times, calibration error twice, sensor damage is thrice for this equipment. For the second one, it will be most is a sensor damage. So for each equipment which is of important to you, you can analyze the failure patterns and try to address the root cause so that the actual, when it is implemented, after the actions items are implemented, you will see that the number of failures come down and the equipment availability also goes up. Next is the cost analysis. So when I click on this baseline, it will give you a comprehensive figure about what is the manpower cost. You can see this. Manpower cost, material cost, production loss, and other costs. So the maximum cost has gone into the manpower. Material cost is almost 6%. 25% is production loss, and 5.27% is other cost. So you can look at these, and then you also have a Pareto based on cost of maintenance. So this will tell you which equipment has costed the more for each department. So you can see here, for each one of these total cost, average, and cumulative average. So you can see 55% of the cost is occupied by F10101, 26% by P10101. So like this, you can see which equipment has caused the maximum damage for your respective plant. The other analysis which we have is at the department level, you can view against the total departmental cost which I have incurred on maintenance, which equipment has caused the maximum damage to me. And not only equipment, it can also drill down into the other parameters, which manpower cost, where I'm spending more, and like that you can see material spare cost where it has gone much. So you can look at the overall view. So you can see here, this gives me the equipment cost for each equipment, where it gives a total cost of maintenance spread across all these parameters. And at the department level, these are all standard constant. So this, what is the overall manpower cost? I spent $6,100, against which for this equipment, it is around $3,500. So meaning this has contributed more than 57.38% of my material cost is addressed to this equipment. So what should I do to ensure that this the problem which is it required for we need to train people or on maintenance, or what is required here? I think probably that we need to analyze. Similarly, material cost is also more for this, spare part cost is also more for this, and production loss is also high. So what should we do to ensure the overall parameters are proper? And so this system prompts you to take the action items and track them to closure. And at the same time, whether the actions which you have taken have yielded benefit or not, you can measure using the subsequent comparing the baselines for cost. So let us take 10 and 15. So you can see here. So the test data which I viewed is almost similar. So you will see a similar trend over here, but in actual practice, it may vary depending on what the data is. So this system, whatever you have seen, gives a framework for with the two objectives. One is it helps you analyze the equipment failures and look at action items which can improve the equipment uptime. At the same time, it also helps you to analyze the cost spent on maintenance and identify action items which can reduce the cost of maintenance. So this system is a standalone. It can be integrated with your existing MMS, or it can be it's also integrated within our maintenance management system, which can be provided to you. Thank you.